Hello, my name's Deborah Knox, and I'm here to give the update from the Global Research Alliance from the GRA Secretariat. So in the last year, we've had 3 new member countries join the GRA, taking us to a total of 64 member countries. Those new countries are Samoa, Bangladesh, and Zambia. We're now working with 23 partner organisations, with the new partner organisation being the Greenhouse Gas Management Institute. We're also looking at working with a number of other organisations in the future. Off to the side there, you'll see them, including regional research institutes from Africa and South Asia. So an update on some of the activities from the GRA over the last year. Our 2020 council meeting has been postponed until March 2021, and this will be an online meeting hosted by Australia, who take on the role of council chair from Indonesia at this meeting. The GRA Secretariat now has additional support provided by Uruguay and Germany, with Nico working part-time in Uruguay and Nina full-time in Germany, helping us to coordinate regional research activities. The GRA Council's strategic plan is under development for the period of 2021 to 25, with the working group having developed the draft and sent this out to the Council for comment twice now. We're hoping to have this approved at the March 2021 Council meeting. There is a new network for the GRA on circular food systems, which sits under the Integrative Research Group. We've also had a range of webinar series produced over the year, including progressing partnerships for new members, a webinar series for our Cliff Grads fellowship students, and also a number of webinars presented by the research groups. There have also been a number of online meetings and trainings from networks and GRA partners that the GRA has participated in across the year. So an update on each of our research groups. The Integrative Research Group was lucky enough to meet in March 2020 of this year, just ahead of travel restrictions. With a couple of news points to mention for them, they've got an Inventories and NDC Network newsletter being produced regularly. And as I mentioned, the Circular Food Systems Network has been established and sits under this group. And that will be led by the Netherlands, with some additional resourcing for activities provided by the Netherlands as well. The Livestock Research Group meeting recently held their annual meeting online, and all presentations and recordings of the meeting can be found at the website that's shown there, but also linked from the Livestock Research Group webpage on the Global Research Alliance website. The LRG has also produced a number of publications across the year, including a review looking at the connections between livestock health and greenhouse gases, and also an update to their nitrous oxide methodology guidelines. The links are both on the GRA website. The Paddy Rice Research Group has not managed to meet this year, but the Africa subgroup is continuing to be established, with countries from West Africa sharing activities, and also the MRSA 3 project in Southeast Asia is ongoing despite some setbacks in some countries. Just a quick update on some of the capability building activities across the GRA. So we do have a fellowship initiative between CCAFs and the GRA, so that's our Cliff Grads program. 4 rounds of students have now been announced for that award, although some of the students from the last 2 rounds are still waiting to travel to their visits, but we'll look at organising that with them once travel restrictions ease. The GRA Secretariat has a formal relationship now with RU Forum, allowing us to support master's students in agricultural universities across Africa. And so we're looking to do that with projects that relate to the GRA objectives. Other opportunities to consider for research groups is how you can look at including PhDs as part of an existing project that is relevant to the GRA, and then also hosting a student for a short term to undertake a literature review or participate in a small study that could then be part of a wider project later on. I mentioned earlier our online training, so this is just an example of some of the things we've been doing. as I mentioned, the Progressing Partnerships webinar series, which is for new member countries, particularly those in Africa, just to tell them about some of the GRA activities and how they can get involved with the work of the GRA. The Cliff Grads Science Collaboration Series was a set of 12 webinars, just to allow some of those students who have yet to travel to share their research with each other and get to know each other. And then also the GRA has been involved with online courses that we would have sponsored as face-to-face trainings, but just holding those online instead. And then I just wanted to share with you some of the opportunities to actually stay connected with what the GRA is doing, including through our community update, which is a newsletter that brings together all of the news and information that we post on the GRA website regularly. You can also look at each of the research group pages and see what they are doing and their networks are doing. Links should be on the side that you can subscribe to their newsletters, follow their Facebook pages or Twitter accounts, depending on which they have. There are a number of newsletters published by research groups and networks. So the Livestock Research Group has a regular newsletter that you can download from their research group page on the GRA website. Hopefully you're all following the Croplands Research Group newsletter already, but if not, you can subscribe to that on the GRA website. And then also the Inventories and NDC Network newsletter. If you're interested in that, you can also subscribe to that from the IRG page on the GRA website. And please feel free to continue to share any information that you have that's relevant to post on the GRA website or in some of these newsletters with us at the Secretariat. We're happy to get some of that information out to the community. Great, thanks so much for listening to my presentation.